They used to cheer when I walked in. Now it's just dust and second wind. The diner's dead, the jukebox broke, and I forgot the lines I spoke. My heels don't click like they used to. My curls fall flat by afternoon, but I still wear that velvet coat. The one he said made me look dope. They call it fate and I call it fate. A queen's still a queen when it's too late. There's no applause in this town, no flash bulbs or wedding gowns, just empty chairs and coffee cold, and girls who swore they'd never grow old. I light a match, pretend it's fire, sing to ghosts who still admire. There's no applause in this town, but I still take a bow. The mailbox holds no fan mail now, just bills and threats and snow somehow. I keep my lipstick perfect red, like the first time I played Juliet. They said I had a voice like sin, but sin don't get you much in the end. Only smoke and magazine cuts and memories dressed up in ruts. The mirror cracks, but I still stay. I'd rather break than fade away. There's no applause in this town, no flash bulbs or wedding gowns, just empty chairs and coffee cold, and girls who swore they'd never grow old. I light a match, pretend it's fire, sing to ghosts who still admire. There's no applause in this town, but I still take a bow. If you see a woman dressed too grand in a place that time forgot, just know she once burned like a star, and no one told her to stop.
You wrote my name on a napkin, misspelled it twice, but I didn't mind. Said it looks prettier that way, like foreign words that never meant to stay. We talked about cities we'll never live in. You said love feels more honest in hotels, no clocks, just the sound of the ice melting slower than we'd like. But we keep saying foreign names for things we lost along the way. You call it living, I call it escape. We're just learning how to with softer hands and careful eyes, and places love comes cheap but not kind. You taught me that the good things fade when you stay too long in one place. You like to kiss with the window you'd never finish either, just like you never stayed. And we keep saying foreign names for things we never planned to claim. You call it grace, I call it delay. A slow goodbye that feels the same, with borrowed hearts in vintage wine, the kind that hurts but tastes like time. You told me that we age like blame, until we're strangers who once had names. Some advice you whispered one night: don't love someone who makes time feel like math. I didn't understand then, but now I do. And I laugh. So we keep saying foreign names like poetry that lost its shame. You call it truth, I call it fate. A soft regret that never fades, with sleepy smiles and tired eyes in stories we don't dare revise. You taught me love is not a flame, it's smoke you breathe and hope it stays. Woke up in the middle of the night. The city lights were still burning bright, but my heart felt heavy with time, with time. We used to chase the endless sky. Now we're just standing still, asking why. The moon seems closer than we are tonight, but nothing lasts forever, not even our dreams. We held on too tight, but now we're slipping through the seams. You were my star, shining so bright, but even the stars burn out before the morning light. And I don't think I can hold on anymore. This love was ours, but now it's just a war. Fading stars, fading hearts. We were everything, now we're falling apart. I still hear your voice in my head. Words we never said, they feel unsaid. The quiet now is louder than it's ever been. We built a castle made of glass, hoping it would last, hoping it would last. But it shattered with the first fall of rain again. But nothing lasts forever, not even our dreams. We held on too tight, but now we're slipping through the seams. You were my star, shining so bright, but even the stars burn out before the morning light. And I don't think I can hold on anymore. This love was ours, but now it's just a war. Fading stars, fading hearts. We were everything, now we're falling apart. nothing lasts forever, not even our dreams. We held on too tight, but now we're slipping through the seams. You were my star, shining so bright, but even the stars burn out before the morning light. And I don't think I can hold on anymore. This love was ours, but now it's just a war. Fading stars, fading hearts. We were everything, now we're falling apart.
I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay, like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't bleed, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take The lights are off, the room is still. The fan hums low against the chill. I lie awake, but not alone. Your name is soft inside my mind, like pages turned but left behind. No ache, no pull, just threads of gold.
not to hold, just to recall a laugh, a coat, a kitchen wall, the street lamp paints the ceiling pale. I breathe you in and let you sail. You never stay, but never leave. And maybe I don't miss your touch, but memory can mean so much. You taught me stillness, taught me grace, by leaving just enough of space. The lights are off, the night moves on, and so but not quite gone.
I took the train from LA, hair a mess, suitcase gray, wore my old coat, hid my face, didn't want no one to know I'd lost the race. You said you wait near Coney skies, but Brooklyn's cold and full of lies. The streets don't sing the way they did when we were just two reckless kids. Your name's still on my motel key. I left the West, but you stayed with me. Back to Brooklyn, no parade, just coffee stains and old charades. I thought I'd find you by the bridge, but all I found was what we did. You kissed me once on 7th Ave, now I walk it like a ghost in drag. Back to Brooklyn where I began, but nothing ever goes as planned. The diner's closed, the lights are low, the jukebox plays what we used to know. You told me once to never cry, but I see you in every guy. I dyed my hair, changed my name, wrote a song, took all the blame. But darling, love don't change the past, and neon never seems to last. I wore your ring around my neck, now it's just a silver wreck. Back to Brooklyn, no parade, just coffee stains and old charades. I thought I'd find you by the bridge, but all I found was what we did. You kissed me once on 7th Ave, now I walk it like a ghost in drag. Back to Brooklyn where I began, but nothing ever goes as planned. You said heaven's just a subway ride, but baby, I've been down that line. There's no light past midnight bars, just lipstick marks and rental cars. So if you hear a girl who sings with a voice that tastes like gin, Just know she went back to Brooklyn to bury everything she